teasing,
I'm
actually.
trying to.
You're doing great. So you worked with my grandpa, and so how did that come about?
Well, how did that come about? I was, who was I with? Oh, I was working at Porter's. I went to another place where they taught, and I knew how to type. They gave you, before there was so much work that they gave you a chance, they needed people. So, like I said, I learned how to type at Hoarders. And it was just a typewriter, it wasn't an electric one. The electric ones were starting to come. So then when I left that job, I looked for another one, and the lady that finally said, yeah, you can come work for us. She says, and it's nice because, she said, you know how to type? I said, yes. She says, and we just bought some new electric typewriters. And I said, oh, I said, I don't know how to type on an electric typewriter. She says, don't worry. She says, they're easy. Besides, you can practice on your lunch hour. And I said, well, go see, they gave you
Oh,
a
practice
chance.
on your lunch hour. That's
Yeah, right.
that's work.
Yeah, but they gave you a chance.
Sure.
It make you feel, oh, well, okay, I don't know how to
I would
type,
not
but
agree with that.
I would see the attitude. Attitude, you gotta put a little bit of yourself in it. So I said, good. And I learned how to type on an electric typewriter. It didn't take me long. And it was so nice. They gave you a chance. I found that out, they gave you always a chance.
And this was at Grandpa Stewart's company?
No,
Oh, okay.
this was
Before?
a cardboard company.
Okay.
I don't know, Superior Cardboard or whatever.
Sure.
I don't know. And anyway, so I picked up, every place where I worked, I picked up something,
Yeah.
some knowledge, more knowledge, By the time I left whatever job, I don't remember who I worked before I started working at. I don't even remember the name of the company where I met your grandpa.
Yeah.
But it was it was situated where did they have a place? Oh, in the Opera House.
Okay.
They were renting there. This company, I guess they were leasing spaces in the
Yeah.
in where the opera was, because we were renters there.
Okay.
The company was renting there, so that's where I met. By that time, I knew a lot more about accounting.
Sure.
And I had learned quite a bit.
Because you became an accountant there?
Yeah, you
Oh,
would
okay.
say I did. I never had a
Even though you
title.
left school at 7th
Yeah.
grade, just from all your jobs, you knew how to do accounting
Yeah.
by then.
Right. But
I kept
see,
telling my mom I should have left school at 7th grade then, but she made me go to college.
Yeah, well, at that time they gave you a chance, or they gave me a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was lucky. I don't know prayers from my mom or what, but I was lucky. I learned something in every place,
That's amazing.
and and one of the places where I was, there was an employment place, because they had that, like I said, a lot of employment offices where you could go and ask for a job and they looked for a job for you. I always went there, and I noticed that they don't have that now. But at that time, you had a lot of them. And she told me on one of the places I was looking, just tell him that you had high school, because I had high school. So she says, tell him. And so I would tell him that I had high school.
That you had high school
She
education.
says they won't check. She says, okay.
Yeah, that still happens now. Things like that can happen.
Yeah. So, but I was very lucky. So then, when I left, I don't remember what job, and I went looking for a job, and then I applied and I went, and your dad hired me because the little lady that he had employed, a little lady before me,
Yeah.
and she made a mistake.
Oh.
She had some documents and she put them on top of the waste paper basket. And then she got busy with something else and she went home.
Oh,
So
no.
the guys that are cleaning, they threw them out. So that was her fault because she just, the next day they were looking for them. She said, oh, I put them here on top of the waste paper basket. So she got fired.
Yeah.
And then when looking down in the waste paper dump where they threw it, couldn't find anything. So that was a big deal. So he hired me after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what made you guys marry each other?
Well,
I've kind of wondered about that because from my late grandpa, you have quite a bit of different personalities.
Really?
Well, yeah, he.
Not really. I
Yeah.
don't think so. We thought the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we thought the same. And
You like calmed him down, is what I'm saying.
yeah, for some reason.
He was less calm. He was great, but he was definitely less calm than you are.
I don't know. Maybe I was a calming influence on him. I do know that sometimes, like when I started having trouble with my legs,
Mm.
I said, I think I'm gonna start voting by send a boy by mail.
By mail.
By mail,
That's a big
because
topic right
I
now.
was having trouble with the stairs, you know.
Yeah.
And he says, okay. And so I said, do you want, I'm going to ask for a ballot by mail. Do you want me to ask one for you? No, I want to go. Okay. So I asked for one for me, but I said to myself, I'm going to ask for one for him too. So I asked for one for him. So when they came in the mail, I said, you don't have to. I said, but just in case I ask for a ballot for you by mail, you don't have to do. You can go if you want to go vote. That's okay with me. I
Yeah.
just have it in case.
That's nice.
After a while, you get more. Let me see that ballot.
So he ended up voting by mail.
She did. She filled it out and everything. He just check it and see if it's okay. Okay. So he checked it out and everything. So he ended up.
Did you?
He was like that. I think it was a calming, influence.
So you said,
on
"I'll
him.
grab this for you anyways,"
Yeah, he
because
would say something. No, I don't want this, or I'm not going to do that. And I would talk to him, and he would. And after a while, he agreed. I think you're right.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah.
Did you usually vote for the same person?
No.
No.
He
Okay.
voted for Trump, and I told him I'm not voting for Trump.
Interesting. I was wondering about that. Yeah.
I said, I'm not voting for him. Oh, he says, I don't like him either, he said, but I'm voting for him because he's going to bring a lot of work. And he did.
Yeah.
You have to give that to him. That
Right.
He did bring a lot of work. And I told him, I said, oh, you're right, he'd bring a lot of work, but I still cannot vote for him.
I heard a story from my mom that he said I like Trump because he reminds him of me.
He did say that.
Yeah, he was grumpy like that. But then he would change his mind.
Oh, he would change his mind.
He would change his mind, yeah.
And then I have one more question for you. So you've made it to 93. So you said you're the oldest of your cousins, right? So what is your what do you do for breakfast, lunch, and sleep? Like, what is your nutrition schedule? Because I want to make it to 93.
Well, I have no say in what they give us
In the
here,
retirement
you
home,
know.
yeah.
Well, I like the breakfast is pretty good. It's usually eggs and sometimes they give us biscuits or they give us a waffle and they give us sausage, either
Sure.
a patty or little links, you know. So it's pretty good. Sometimes potato stew in there. The ones the only breakfast I don't like is when they have what they call Denver scrambled eggs,
Denver scrambled eggs.
because that means they put onion and green pepper and other things
Oh,
in
yeah.
there, and I don't like onion.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I can't stand it. So I'm picking, and, you know,
Yeah.
getting rid of. Oh, mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms, and they are in there too. You know, so that's the only breakfast I don't like, when they have Denver eggs. At lunchtime, I pretty much like everything except when they have salads. I'm not a salad person. I can't eat salad. So,
I'm similar in that way. I try to because it's healthy, but
well, it's
It's
okay,
tough.
well, you know, but it gives me a stomach ache.
oh well, then don't eat it if it gives you a stomach
I don't. I just pick and take them the cheese and the meat, whatever they have. Or sometimes I save some stuff, like when they give us crab cakes, which I love. They're nice and big. I eat only one, and I save the other one because I know there's going to be a salad day. So that's when I eat my other crab.
So you save it.
Yeah.
And then what do you have for dinner?
I don't have
You
dinner.
pass on dinner. So when do you go to sleep and when do you wake up?
Oh, I go to sleep around almost 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I get up about 4:30 or so.
Ooh, ooh, you're not exhausted when you wake up?
No,
Do you have some coffee?
yes,
Oh, okay.
I have some coffee to wake up, you know.
And her Keurig, right?
Yeah.
So I'm being told, don't eat vegetables and have caffeine. And I'll be good. Should have dropped out at 7th grade. And I'd be as good as
Doing
Grandma
all the wrong
Loopy is.
things. Oh,
And I
God.
think that's it. So
Yeah.
that was great, and you have an amazing memory.
Well, thank you. I'm trying.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, I don't remember yesterday. So
Yeah, well, I get that way sometimes. I can't remember my name.
it's Loopy.
Oh, gosh, I
Okay.
think I had an interesting life.